What's up, YouTube? It's Jeremy. So I know a lot of my videos have been kind of saltwater dominated lately, so I just wanted to bring you guys a video of the 40-gallon planting tank, just to show you guys I'm still doing that, and the tank is actually thriving. All the fish and plants are doing really, really well. You can see the big rainbow in the middle right there. Those two rainbows have acclimated very nicely. Probably going to pick up some more of those guys. The torpedo barbs right here are really starting to color up as well. They have that beautiful red stripe that just goes halfway down their body, and it's so bright, and against their silver scales it just really stands out. Really a great fish. You can see them scavenging along the bottom. I think I've mentioned that before, how good these guys are at getting uneaten bits of food off the bottom. And they have those cool yellow tips on their tails, so really quite a pretty fish, along with the rainbows. So the rasboras are also doing really well. Since I lost that one rasbora a couple weeks ago, the other 5 have been fine. The angelfish is doing well, even though he's still getting bullied right there by the German blue ram. I don't know what it is about those two guys. Even though he's much bigger, as you can see, than the German blue ram right there, the ram kind of acts like a sheepdog. He kind of herds the angelfish where he wants him to go. So you can see, I don't know what that's all about. It doesn't really seem like the angelfish is affected too much. I mean, he never gets bit, so his fins aren't ragged or anything. It just kind of, I don't know, that's their dynamic. But yeah, so that's the fish. All the otos are getting really big. You can see that's one of the bigger ones. I've got about 15 of these guys in here, and they're all quite large for otocinclus cats. I don't know how big they're supposed to get, but they're probably all pushing their max now. Plant-wise, the carpet of Sturgeon repens is starting to fill in. It is kind of a slow grower, rather, and I still haven't got a chance to put any CO2 on this tank, so that might be kind of limiting the growth a bit. But everything's very green and healthy. It's just kind of slow growing. The Hygrophila, on the other hand, is very fast growing. I'll back it up a bit so you can see how tall it is all the way through the tank. Very, very thick growth, very fast grower. And Rotala in the back is also doing really well. I have to trim that quite a bit, actually, because it gets really close to the top. So every week or so I'll trim, maybe a ½ inch to an inch off of those, and they have a good steady growth pattern. Let's see, what else? The Java fern is doing really well. There's a plant starting to grow off of this leaf right here. And they were getting a little bit covered in algae, so what I did was I had this Corellia Nano kind of point right at them so they blow a little bit more in the current, which I think helps them avoid getting that kind of nasty hair algae that covers their leaves. So overall, everything is looking good. As I back it up right here, got a nice smooth water flow across the top of the tank. The Rotala kind of gives a little bit different color than the rest of the greens, so it's more of a yellow. It was kind of red at the top, but I trimmed them. But yeah, good contrast in colors, kind of light greens of the Hygro. The really, really lime green you can see of the Sturgeon repens. Got a bit of algae right there on the Java fern, but no big deal. But yeah, so that's what the tank looks like. So once again, you can see the glow of the bulbs. That's a 10K bulb in the back, and that's a 6700K in the front. So that's what is going on with the planted tank. Looking good. Fish are happy, plants are happy. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you guys later.